What's up, world? Welcome back, Charge Game Podcast and Dreadful Team USA stats, proving that Caitlin Clark should have indeed been on this Olympic roster. Make sure you guys get in here, subscribe to the YouTube channel, like the video. Let's go. And we all been following this whole Caitlin Clark situation, this whole Team USA Olympic snubbing ever since it happened. And we all know that most people wanted Diana Taurasi to be replaced here with Caitlin Clark. As the report goes on to say, as I said in the opening monologue, Dreadful Team USA stat has fans calling out Caitlin Clark Olympic snub. Now, guys, we already made the video showing that they are clearly irrelevant without Caitlin Clark. And if I am a veteran player, not only do I feel stupid and shitty, I also feel like embarrassed. I must admit, I feel embarrassed because I'm not even getting attention. And in my head, I think that I'm the reason that the NBA, because they all think that they are the reason that the NBA, that the WNBA, is where it's at because of, themselves, right? Especially the Asia Wilsons, the Diana Taurasis. They all refuse to give it up. As this report says, Team USA went 3 for 3 on Sunday in the group stage of the 5x5 women basketball tournament of the Paris Olympics. Okay, and we all know how the Paris Olympics shit show has been going thus far. It's not pleasant, and this is indeed, man, this is the worst Olympics I've probably ever been alive to witness. I am only 31 years of age, so if there was an even worse Olympics than this, please inform me, guys, please. This came after a dominant rout of Germany 84-57, which now has the Americans sitting atop Group C heading into the knockout phase. Despite the national team's dominance in the Summer Games, however, there is one glaring stat that has more than a few fans nitpicking the squad's supposed shortcomings, particularly in the backcourt. Now, I wonder what that could be. The starting guards for Team USA have 4 total points in the Olympics, 2 out of 12, 0 for 37 points. Wow. And that's saying something, guys, because, we saw the woke ESPN women, pretty much saying that Caitlin Clark being on the Olympic team this soon, this early, right, would be, devastating to her. She would be on the bench. She would not have the team chemistry to be able to play. I mean, it's not hard to play with people shooting 2 for 12 and 0 out of 7 from the 3-point line. And what does Caitlin Clark specialize in? If you guys don't mind me freaking asking, right? This is her game. This is literally her game. The way that Caitlin Clark is able to just purely point guard, put women in position. Like I tell you guys that the Magic Johnson, she's very Isaiah Thomas-esque. She kind of has an old school feel for the game to me. I don't know how else to describe this, right? But this is clearly something that she's great at, right? And for them not to have this in the backcourt, guys, we think that, 84-57, yeah, that looks good. But I'm willing to bet that Caitlin Clark was there, and it would just be a nonstop bucket show. Especially in the Olympics where, you have all of the international media. And could you imagine Caitlin Clark just hitting one logo shot, guys? I mean, one logo shot would be epic. Even if she was on Team USA and was able to get that one shot off, it would be crazy. But this is what they wanted. The starting guards for Team USA to have only 4 points in the Olympics. That's crazy, man. But no one should be feeling more embarrassed than the one and only Diana Taurasi. What happened to all of that? Caitlin Clark's not going to be able to do this. Because that's what you said. You said she's not going to be able to do all of this. And, she needs to be prepared because, on this level, it's going to be that much more different. You mean only 2 out of 12 shots different? 0 out of, 7? What is it, 0 out of 7? What's it, guys? Yeah, 0 out of 7 from the 3-point shot. Is that what Caitlin Clark was supposed to prepare for? Meanwhile, this is what happens when the WNBA do not be logical. They're emotional. Obviously, these are emotional women who refuse to pass the baton to Caitlin Clark, even though Caitlin Clark came and took it already. Even before she came into the league, Caitlin Clark was the face of the WNBA and has not been anything short of that ever since. Let that sink in. But Diana Taurasi, what happened? I thought you were supposed to be, or however that saying goes. Like, what happened? This can't be Diana Taurasi, the one, that was talking all that smack to SVC on ESPN. When Caitlin Clark comes, she's going to be in for a rude awakening. This is the big girls league. You're not going to be able to do all that stuff that you was doing in college. You can't even do what you've been doing in the league. Come on, man. The fact of the matter here is that Team USA has maintained a 100% record in the Olympics despite Taurasi and Grace struggling from the field. Nevertheless, more than a few fans on X, formerly Twitter, were quickly to bring up the fact that Caitlin was snubbed from the spot on the national squad. And as you guys see, man, these are a few things that some of the people were saying. These supporters just aren't buying the narrative that Clark isn't good enough to be on Team USA. And they said Caitlin Clark wasn't ready, said a fan. Yep. CC would have been much better. Let me think. Was there some other guard somewhere better? The initial CC are coming to mind. KK loves that stat line. And I'm sure she does, man, because if I'm Caitlin Clark, let's be honest, she kind of has like that Kobe, MJ type of mentality. We saw when she was snubbed how Caitlin Clark said, hey, coach, they just woke up a beast. Even though her and her coach isn't seeing eye to eye for the most part. Caitlin Clark is somewhere chuckling at this. I certainly would, because what would be the main thing that could douse water all over this opening ceremony and this boxer being labeled this or that? What bigger story would that be? Oh, how about Caitlin Clark actually being on Team USA? Let's give the world something to calm down about and focus on America's sweetheart, because obviously, the one thing that the Olympics could have done right, was have Caitlin Clark be a part of it. And they didn't even have that. Wow. But more importantly, man, I just think it's crazy how, these people, these women on the roster, from Dawn Staley and the Olympic Committee, talking about you're going to need the best of the best when you guys clearly blow out your competition, is just the further proof that this was just all politics, and that these women were jealous, bitter because of being irrelevant. And now they're even more irrelevant. And on top of that, no one cares. Pretty much giving away free tickets for people to show up and be in attendance of this shit. And Caitlin Clark still is winning, still gets the last laugh. It's literally people reporting from her while she's all in Mexico on vacation. Like, that's actually a better story than Team USA. It's crazy, right? But that's what happened when you leave the cash cow, the golden goose, at home. What do you expect? Pure irrelevance. So you guys let me know what y'all think. Caitlin Clark with the W. Team USA holds a humongous L. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, and I will see you in the next one. Peace. Yeah.